Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats and Jugga Bros? It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. You know what that means. We're here hanging and chilling for the HMG AEW Dynamite watch along and bell count. Don't forget to sign your NDA and get your bell counts in. Whoop, whoop. I'm going to go 10 tonight. Always good to see you guys. HMG fam in the house. See, we got time. We got Lab Rat going 7. We got Zane in the house tonight. Whoop, whoop. We got Jay Hall in the house. Yeah, pal. Good to see you guys. Whoop, whoop.
Some of the best wrestlers in the world have held this title, so it's no coincidence that somebody like yourself have never held this belt before. If anybody is talking about getting strong,
going 6.
Tell how proud you are. With that TNT title,
whoop, whoop.
You got yourself a match. Kevin Knight, MJF, the TNT Championship. You're gonna dance with the devil next week, kid.
And we open with MJF and Kevin Knight. Oh, cheers, genitals. Whoop, whoop.
Secondly, it's a bit strange, I'm sure for myself, but I'm sure for yourself as well, to see MJF coming out first without any sort of gold around his base. Yes, I think it's wrong, it's sacrilegious. MJF is a born champion. He looks good without a title.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty messed up.
What happens right now against Knight? Taz, I agree. It is wonderful to have you back here at the broadcast table, but I really think this is the defining moment in MJF's career. If he can rebound and it'll be a big part of his career, the big moment that he'll brag about, to make his whole miserable about. But it will be a big moment for him. Easier said than done for MJF because
That's one belt.
Kevin Knight has had a meteoric rise in all elite wrestling. The first man to capture 3 AEW championships in a calendar year. And we're only 4 months into 2026. And we know that MJF is an incredible wrestler, Taz. There is no doubt about it. You don't become 2-time AEW World Champion by accident. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. It's something special. Oh, he is. He's a special athlete. He's a tremendous athlete. It's Kevin Knight. I personally don't like Kevin Knight or his buddy. I don't like him either, Taekwondo Joe. But I'm telling you this right now. In my professional opinion, I think Kevin Knight bit off a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was talking. That's what I was talking about.
Justin Roberts to make our opening contest official.
Peace be tripping, pal. Let me double check though.
Thank God.
Oh, that was a different. Okay, I saw the first. Okay, my bad.
He doesn't hail from a white trash state like Virginia.
Your idea was better. Yours was better. Yeah, I'm sorry. There was 2 NXT ones.
126 pounds, Maxwell.
Whoop, whoop.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 211 pounds, he is the reigning NXT.
And happy Hump Night to you too as well, J Hall. Whoop, whoop. They got that crew out there getting that banner out quick.
Like we said, Kevin Knight is red hot, capturing the TNT Championship just a few weeks ago, already making 1 defense against Claudio Castagnoli of the Death Riders. Trying to make it 2 successful defenses, but MJF tonight would like to join the ranks of Samoa Joe and Darby Allin to be one of only 3 men to have held the TNT Championship and the AEW World Championship in the...
We've got 2
Hey, what's up, Frank Tash? Whoop, whoop.
This match
Happy Hump Day.
commercial interruption here tonight. Our opening bout. Plus,
Always good to see you, pal.
for the first time ever on Dynamite together.
There's the tweet from my man MJF tonight. Easy dub. That means W, like victory, like win, Shivani. Win it means. Got it. I thought that meant a dub over like audio or something.
Let's see what the attendance is for tonight.
Can start here in Fairfax as MJF sends Knight over the steel steps at ringside. And now MJF, a lot of pent up frustration, I feel like, coming out on Kevin Knight. Frustration that is likely aimed at Darby Allin, Tony, but unfortunately for Kevin Knight, he's the first man that MJF can get his hands on.
I think unfortunately for Kevin Knight, it's the correct term because I think Kevin Knight has got MJF at the wrong time. And he's oh my God, because Reggie's back. Oh, and that's brutal right there. This is smart. This is a smart joke. It's even he's very cameraman. He's stealing Shabbat's going
Whoop, whoop, what's up, Final Boss? Happy Hump Day. Always good to see you, pal. Hope all's well, my man. See, tonight, hey, they did pretty well. They did pretty easily for attendance tonight. Set up for 55-56. They sold 52-83. With a total number of seats, 97-56. So not bad. Not bad for them. Not bad for them.
Tenacious back up to his feet, series of right hands to the midsection. Knight.
Yeah, the problem with that is that they tend to what is it? Northern Virginia is kind of like linked to they try to link that to DC for whatever reason.
Insanely athletic, and he's a tremendous pro wrestler, is no doubt.
Yeah, interesting booking choice. Interesting booking choice.
Knight lands on his feet. MJF likewise lands on his feet. MJF catches Knight in the cutter. Looking for a pinfall here. 2 and Knight. Well, MJF did not get the win, but he was smart how he captured the limbs of Kevin to prevent him.
Only 8 minutes on the air with you, and you're already making a lot of great points. You're right about MJF. You know, the kid is a great professional wrestler. I don't love
That's true. Could be getting the Lesnar treatment.
And my right point of view, I've been to point of view a lot. You have? Oh, well, of course you have. MJF.
That makes sense.
On his, well, looking for the heat seeker, but instead took a moment to posture to Taz and paid the price for it as Kevin Knight. Yeah, he definitely did. Through the legs. Knight leaps over the lariat attempt and then into the DDT, planting MJF. As gotta stay on him. He's very resilient. He's tough. Not just athletic. He's a tough cat. Knight fire right hands. Now lefts and rights into the
Whoop, whoop, yeah. Yeah, good draw. This is a good draw for AEW. Hey, what's up, Scott Woodford? Whoop, whoop. Happy Hump Day. Always good to see you, pal.
Has a lot to do with the mind games
Point saying whoop, whoop.
saw last week. Picture perfect drop kick. Great kick off. TNT champs looking good right now. Now Kevin Knight. Great elevation. The splash. The cover. Free.
And whoop, whoop. What's up, Dan? Happy Hump Day. Always good to see you, pal.
Excellent kick
Giggity,
out.
giggity, whoop, whoop.
Last month, Dynamite from El Paso, then AEW World Champion MJF made his 5th defense of the title. Tonight, in addition to making it 2 in a row over the Jet, MJF would like to claim the TNT championship.
Dude, he's good.
First time
He's good and he's already really good and has a ton of upside.
So to speak. And MJF, well,
didn't raise no fool. These people here are bullied in Fairfax. Well, it's something MJF deserves because of his action. That match you talked about on Paso was 8 weeks to go. Needless to say, as we've said many times, a different Kevin Knight. And I think he's just brimming with confidence. Look at this.
As you can attest to just what 2 months difference.
Whoop, whoop.
Definitely with opportunities and proper training and all these other good stuff. I mean, yeah, 2 months, sure. And especially the association with the Lucha Libre legend Mystico. I mean, just think of all the things that Kevin Knight was able to pick up. I got to give it to the challenger in MJF. He keeps going out of bounds. A lot of people don't like it, but it's smart. Knight on the move again. Over the top. And MJF goes down once again.
MJF rolling out
Whoop, whoop.
3 times, twice. 3 times trying to really, I think, get the jet off his game.
Yeah, Taz, I get the strategy, but thus far not working well for your boy Max.
No, it's not. I mean,
Nice, Zane.
Max is kinda, looks like he
Okay, so at least the dives are making sense because Max keeps rolling to the outside. So the only thing that the only way Kevin Knight can hit him is by hitting dives. At least I think that's what they're going for.
MJF all over the arena here. Well, here's one dive. And there's a few more coming.
Yeah, they could at least be doing a 10 count.
To cap it all off, the big springboard. Kevin Knight covering quite a bit of distance there, Taz.
Yes, he is, but I mean, if you're Knight right now, you've got to try to get Max in the ring here to get a cover. That's smart what Kevin's doing there. He's going for something else, though, here, Shivani.
Maybe thinking you.
Again, this is smart. I'm telling you, it's very smart. It looks like he's a chicken.
I can see that.
But he knows what he's doing.
Wait a second. He's got the drive. Heat seeker. Now Kevin Knight leaps over MJF. Nice pivot. And now sunset flip.
Certainly smarter than Fletcher.
It's taken down. 2. No reverses. Kevin Knight counters. Seesaw pinfall attempts here. Knight looking for that DDT once again. And counters. Beautifully executed cut. Kevin Knight's turn to kick out.
MJF had a quasi cradle that couldn't get it all. If he
Baby says foul.
his hands, he might have.
It was a cradle like that, Taz, that Darby Allin used to pin.
Okay, I've heard about it, but I have not seen it. I'll check that out now.
Right, well, here, see MJF being innovative here now. Well, you could see he had the head.
Back elbow.
Right, exactly. MJF's reaction to losing.
The panel sunrise, but no. Right hand from Kevin Knight.
Got to try to counter here if you can, MJF. Yeah, I know what he was trying to do, but I would stay off the ropes with Kevin Knight. That's where Kevin Knight lives. No, I agree.
And then,
Oh, Knight came down.
dude, MJF's tremendous. He's absolutely tremendous. He's a top level main event worker.
Feeling that knee, unable to capitalize. Yeah, I think MJF was throwing Kevin Knight into the steel steps. Knight came up clutching that leg. Early on.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Hope he has a good time.
I think that awkward landing might have jammed the knee.
Yeah, definitely does, because usually Kevin would go for the kill right here, but he's trying. He's getting up there, but it definitely slowed him down. The crowd is behind this kid. The question is, that knee, is it going to impact the remainder of this match? And I think, yes, it is. After that right there, here's the buckling of the knee. Watch the landing here by Knight. You can see it right there. It doesn't take much to take something you need when you land.
Yeah, this may have been his best year so far.
Like that, the moonsault type thing onto your feet.
And Taz, you know MJF quite well. He is extremely astute. He identified the knee. He was looking for the figure 4, but no! Able to counter out of it, but not able to charge in.
We're about to get a new TNT champ right here.
For now. And I'm on rise. MJF makes the cover. The leg is gone down. No! Kevin Knight survives.
I'm shocked. I really am. I don't think he had that right shoulder covered enough.
Dude, when he ran in, because they've been putting, because MJF was putting heat on the knee. As he runs in, he drops, he sells like his knee went out because his leg was getting worked. Like, yes, that is those little things and selling.
Look at this, man. He had a lot of pain. He's holding the front of the kneecap towards the bottom. You never know. He could have popped himself or one of his ligaments or tendons. I should say cartilage in his knee. I mean, I hope that didn't happen to him, but that definitely could be the case. An opportunity for both men to catch their breath, but obviously Kevin Knight laboring with that apparent. MJF is back, completely vertical and poised.
And Artist returns in the house. Whoop, whoop.
Well, that's the proper thing to do, right there. Proper thing to do.
What's up? Good to see you, pal. Hope all is well. How you enjoying the show? Hope it's fun. Whoop, whoop.
It's unpopular, but MJF, consummate tactician, and this is like a gift. It's wide open right there. The knee, massive issue for the TNT champion.
Hey, what's up, Nelson? It's beer o'clock here, brother. Whoop, whoop. Cheers, Generals. Always good to see you, man. Happy hump day. And hey, yo.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max. Our first of 4 championship matches tonight underway. Kevin Knight attempting to defend his TNT.
Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. The ace of the HMG Pick'em Challenge and the HMG Pick'em Challenge face-off champion. Let's talk about it. What's up, Todd? Always good to see you, man. Happy hump day. Hope all is well. Not much. This is a pretty damn good wrestling match.
He was just pounding on the knee. As you were talking about Patella, he was pounding right on that kneecap. Was MJF,
And there's nothing illegal about that. Kevin Knight, he can't even stand.
Dude, look at that. That's selling. The dude, he's actually selling. He can barely walk. This is tremendous. Like, that's how you sell.
Great extension of the leg. The thrust kick caught MJF on the way in.
what's he trying to do, man?
It's been there for Kevin Knight.
But then
Is it here for him now?
he should not be climbing to the top rope. He should not be climbing to the top rope. No, then the selling went out the window. Just went out the window. He was doing so good, then he blew it. Nice.
For these fans here in Fairfax, Virginia, right behind young Kevin Knight, what a great champion he has become in a very, very short period of time.
Struggling with that knee injury.
Yeah, that should not have happened. Like, what should have happened was he should have went for the frog splash and then slipped, roll forward. You could go into the finish from there.
Winning the TNT championship for the first time. Dragon screw right there in between the ropes. MJF one step ahead.
Nice, sounds good. Whoop, whoop.
Knight's a little desperate.
Yeah, no, I always pick bad times to give out compliments like that.
Do that time right before the Dragon Screw.
I think he might stop the Jones.
Yeah, the old Seth Rollins selling.
Here in AEW, he is not someone that handles losses well, and I think he is wrestling. Would normally be, but down.
Nice.
Cocky cover.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
I mean, 2 people similar rise in our company is MJF and Darby Allin. Right. MJF did not like having Kevin Nate's name mentioned in the same breath.
There's no doubt. That's a very good point. I think MJF sometimes thinks too much about things like this. Hold on.
I know I've ranted before about the difference between TV matches and pay-per-view matches. This match is exactly that example of that. This is a pay-per-view blow-off, not a TV match. Going 13, nice. I'm interested to see where they go from here. Because, yeah, like they opened, like the theme of the show was our roster just got gutted, so time for everybody else to step up. And new names to come in. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Get me Facade Knight, pal.
With the assist for Kevin Knight, but these two men, not only do they have some history, Tony, but the recent history between these two men, it was Kevin Knight that took Darby out of the Continental Classic last year.
That's a great call.
You people suck!
Darby, real typical. Two peas in a pod. Two low-life cheaters getting along, huh? I don't give a damn about Kevin Knight. That match doesn't even count. I was barely trying. The only thing
Yeah, looking forward to Lunacy. Looking forward to that one too. Whoop, whoop. The debut of Father Bronson in the Red Love. That's
Give me my rematch, Darby. No. I'm not giving you that rematch until you put something on the line. And if I survive tonight with Brody King, I think I know exactly who deserves a shot next week. Me! Kevin Knight.
Well, Darby Allin said he was going to be a fighting champion. But that word is carrying a lot of weight. You have to imagine Brody does not like being looked over.
give me AEW Sacrifice, pal.
I don't blame Brody. I'm assuming he's thinking what you're saying. And Brody,
No, I did not hear about that.
very well.
I got some bad news for you, Darby, because you're not going to survive tonight. And shit, I got even worse news for you. Next week, you're not going to be facing Darby Allin. You're going to be facing the new AEW World Champion.
Brody King throwing out the challenge to Kevin Knight. Either way, Knight will face the AEW World Champion next week. But will it be Darby Allin or will it be Brody King? Let's take a look at the violent rivalry between
Darby, Brody King, Darby Allin for the AEW World
That's for 30 minutes down.
Darby Allin accepting the challenge from Brody King.
We have spent countless nights talking about moments just like this.
Get me Backlash, pal.
It will be pedal to the metal tonight in our main event. Darby Allin. Ace Austin of the Bang Bang Gang will challenge the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, for the AEW International Championship. But coming up next live on Dynamite, Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor. On Dynamite.
Yeah, man, it's oof. All right, we got a hard commercial break, which means I'm going to take a quick piss break. Be right back. 1 sec. I've not heard anything about that, but it would not surprise me. Point Zane, whoop whoop. Yeah, that is true. She was the one who won it out the first time.
Okay, well, we also heard from FTR, not only...
Huge pop for Adam Copeland's shirt.
Now up the ante to adding in an I Quit stipulation. Do you guys accept?
Huge pop for Adam Copeland's shirt.
We accept.
That was a quick acceptance considering your history with I Quit matches here. I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I've told everybody. I never said I quit. I didn't say it. Totally said it. You won't say it again, though.
Well, FTR threw up the challenge. Copeland and Christian accept. And Cope and Cage can never team again.
2 belts.
Ahead of this tag team battle, let's take you back to this past Saturday in Collision. Alex Windsor was teaming with Sema House Persephone. Persephone filled in for an injured Jamie Hayter, but it was Julia Hart, a black mist into the eyes of Persephone. Sky Blue lands the Coke Blue, gets the win for the Triangle of Madness. And it seems like the Triangle of Madness.
Get me the new Tully Blanchard, pal.
There's the opponent, a mist or the brass nuts from the world champion herself, Tekla.
The Taz, Jamie Hayter, she was dinged up after challenging Tekla for the AEW Women's World Championship. She's cleared. She's here to compete tonight. And you know that she's going to have a little bit of P&V coming out.
I think you're right. We know Jamie. Jamie is a heavy hitter, as you saw right there. Oh, wow. She is a heavy hitter. She don't play games. She brings it.
And now Jamie Hayter.
One who can just throw hands.
Two women complement each other so well.
Oh, sorry, my bad. It was kind of like it was like an Alice in Chains shirt, but it was like it was retro font, and then underneath it was like a portrait of Bigfoot walking in front of a mountain.
Emily should have stayed on the outside. That might have been better for her. We got a women's world tag team title match coming up tonight, but you know these two ladies, the Brawling Birds, I think, deserve a title shot down the road.
She got cakes, pal.
Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander, absolutely, leaving Dynamite tonight with the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship.
So does Alex Windsor, too.
Megan Bain, Divine Dominion, retaining the titles, but now
Which, by the way,
the Birds, the sandwich
just,
center
you know,
of the ring.
anybody who's tuning in later might not know, not Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor, that's what Will Ospreay goes home to every night.
Keeps going for Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor as a tag.
Honestly, I think she's better off in a team, in my opinion.
Something tells me that they are not finished. AEW Triangle of Madness.
Indeed. Whoop, whoop. Dude, yeah, love me some Lane Staley, man. How crazy to get this? I don't know if you've how am I trying to say? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. How crazy is it that even though it was on in 94 and 2000, was it 2000? Yeah, 2000. Yeah, 2002. Even though it was 8 years apart, it was the exact same day. Kurt Cobain died on the April 5th, 1994. Lane Staley died on April 5th, 2002. And that's 3 belts?
Alex and Jamie, what happened to Persephone was entirely your fault. But getting missed in the face was the best thing that ever happened to me. Maybe it'll open her eyes too.
Also, what happened to you two? You're supposed to be these big brawling birds, but you just can't seem to handle a little toxic spider? My advice from me to you. I am everything, and you are nothing.
Dude, she is. And she's like, ever since they put the belt on her, she stepped her game up. Like, she's like, she got better. Like, she realized, okay, I'm being handed the ball here. I need to run with it. Oh yeah, dude. We could go down a deep rabbit hole with that one. With Cobain. All right, man. Have a good rest of your night, Ty. Whoop whoop. Always good seeing you, pal. That's 4 belts.
Tremendous reaction. Greeting the Rainmaker, the AEW International Champion, global star of professional wrestling.
Whoop whoop.
And fans who are watching auto and motorcycles. You can learn more at progressive.com. Now, Excalibur, you know when you're in the presence of, like you said, a global star, when his music hits, you hear the coin flip, and everybody's singing. He's Austin, member of the Bang Bang Gang, head to the ring with Juice Robinson. And Juice Robinson, Bang Bang Gang, a lot of history with Kazuchika Okada, but we're talking competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And unfortunately for us, Don Callis has joined us at the desk. Don, welcome.
All right, hang on.
So excited because anytime you get to watch the
StreamYard's acting kind of wonky. I'll be right back. I'm going to dump out and come back in, but you're right back. There we go. Never mind. We're good.
Don, it's great to see you, bro. Times are back. I'm so happy. Oh, man, look, things went off the rails without you out here with these 2 marks.
Yeah, he does. He's doing the best he can with what he's given.
Shut up, Don. I'm a big fan of. Yeah, good.
Yeah, get me Ace Austin, pal, for real.
Even though he's from a
Yeah, he should be on his own.
Yeah, that place is a dump. I know. Rough.
Although I did enjoy him. I always enjoyed him and Bay together, though. Him and Bay were a great team.
Championship, of course. The elephant in the room is the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, who will be challenging for the AEW International Championship at Double or Nothing coming up on Sunday, May 24th. If Ace Austin is successful tonight, it'll be Takeshita.
The Don Callis family once again bringing you the best in professional wrestling. Don Callis family, where the best athletes wrestle.
I think you're. I like that catchphrase. No, that's AEW's catchphrase. So stop it. You guys know it. AEW brings you where the best wrestling. Not you, Don. What do you? Go ahead. You can respond.
Get me in trouble here.
Don Callis on commentary. Don Stevens in the ring.
We've talked about it before. Okada, so calm. Heart rate never gets above 60 in there.
Well, that was a nice drop toe hold there by Ace Austin. Well done.
Kick to the lower back. Cradle. Tight cover, but Kazuchika Okada able to break out. Ace Austin. Wow. Ready for Okada to make it to his feet. Lands a drop kick. Takes Okada down. And right now, shop AEW.com. Exclusive to NFL.
This
Whoop,
guy
whoop.
got the Jaguar one. It's pretty cool. How about that? The teal. Very sharp. I love the teal.
Company Man Jones. That's Ace
Yeah,
Austin.
for sure. Yeah, he definitely needs some more mic time. Definitely needs some more mic time.
Okada reverse. Nope. Austin. Look at the power. Ready for it. That lower body strength, as you were mentioning, Don.
Look at the deep squat right to the basement, Taz.
Yeah. Well done on that squat. Has the AEW International Champion reeling.
Yeah. I would not be posing for the crowd. If you're Ace Austin, this represents an opportunity of a lifetime in there with Okada.
Well, good point right there. Okada's able to get out of harm's way, but Austin did the same thing.
As he comes through.
I mean, he's not anything to, write home about, but he's at the very least competent.
Get his leg. The balance of Ace Austin on one arm.
fired, and even Okada impressed by that. That's an old break dance move out of East New York. Brooklyn.
Austin from the second and third turnbuckles. And now over the top. Okada once again avoids the contact, put to the midsection. DDT by the International Champion.
As they like to say, Taz, youth is wasted on the
Nice.
youth. We're
Whoop,
seeing
whoop.
that right now with Ace Austin.
This AEW International Championship match continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Now you see Aubrey Edwards talking to the champ. You were talking to Aubrey right before the match started. What were you saying?
I was mentioning to her that frequently she doesn't look like she knows what's happening in the ring, and she should pay attention tonight because it's Okada.
Is that a smart thing to say to an official?
I know exactly what I can get away with, Shivani.
I mean, Don, he's earned his right to say whatever he wants to anyone, in my opinion. Don's doing this close to 40, 50, 60 years.
Five different decades, that's for sure.
I thought you didn't like Don, Taz.
I love Don. I know Don forever.
No, I heard you say, well, never mind.
Oh, nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah, good strength, quickness, smartness by Okada. See, that's nice of Okada. High five in the.
Oh, yeah, but Don Callis is going to send that kid an invoice.
You're probably right. Yeah.
Give me that line.
Yeah, Ace Austin, man, is in bad shape. Look at that. Was he holding the side of his head or his forehead?
You know, we thought Kevin Knight was in bad shape, and he was able to survive the onslaught from MJF.
Well, the fans here behind us are just berating Don Callis. You have to take his headset off and stare at one of them like they were
Waiting for that one in the parking lot afterwards.
wow.
Oh, Don, don't start fighting people again.
I'm much more entertained listening to commentary than watching this match.
That top turnbuckle. That's a great way to break someone's jaw right there.
Yeah, that was vicious.
That was.
And all Eric's making sure, and Ace, who's obviously wearing a mouth guard, that may protect your teeth, but like you said, Taz, won't protect your jaw from being broken.
No, that's right. It'll definitely protect your teeth. It'll help you with your brain getting rattled too. But man, that was some turnbuckle shot for sure by Okada.
A bantam rooster, he just can't get enough, keeps pushing it.
Oh, they did? Okay, I did not know that.
That's what we're saying.
Yes, I guess that heat's kind of been. I'm guessing that heat's been squashed.
DDT. Floats over. Battle press. Two. Ace Austin escapes.
The frustration we've seen on Okada here.
Okada's in complete control, showing that poise. He's got everything under control.
Oh yeah, weren't they?
Back to AEW Dynamite live from
I think I remember hearing something about that. Like, wasn't Joey Styles being eyeballed by didn't Eric Bischoff have didn't he want to hire Styles for WCW? I think, or he was going to try to hire him for the new WCW relaunch.
This has been a full-on. Cal's joining us at the announce desk and actually putting his feet
Okay,
up on
gotcha.
the table. He's a guest. He's allowed.
It was such a pleasure to watch Okada take care of his business, Taz.
Yeah, he's tremendous. Big fan of Okada for a long time. Ace Austin's doing great, but he's in a heap of trouble right now.
I have to agree. I love watching Okada in the ring. He is just a master. Unfortunately, he sided himself with Don Callis.
That's for you, Shivani.
Okada 4-0. Title matches in 2026. Trying to make it 5-0.
International Championship for Kazuchika Okada.
Whoop whoop.
Be number 8, or will he retain the title? And
Sneaky
go
move.
to Double or Nothing coming up Sunday, May 24th, live on pay-per-view on HBO Max, where he will meet the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita intent on proving what happened in the Continental Classic semifinals last year was nothing more than a fluke.
Showing great. Austin, very impressive, and now he capitalized. Mush right to the face of Okada. This kid with these strong legs, let's see what he's going to do here.
Ace Austin
Takes down Kazuchika Okada. Modified space flying tiger drop in my view, Excalibur, but he didn't get all of it. Okada, great awareness, moved out of the way a little bit.
There was spot by Okada.
Yeah, exactly. She, even though she's small, she knows how to appear larger.
Austin ready for Okada. Fireman's carry. Okada by Ace. Good job by Ace. Rolling elbow strike. Overhook on that floor.
Russian got him right on the button.
Russian leg sweep. And now Ace Austin.
Point Zane.
Austin could be on the verge of something big here, Tony.
Austin is wrestling a tremendous matchup against one of the greats of all time.
Sorry, Tony. Momentum is on the side of Ace Austin.
You're right. I was going to say, let's see if he can continue this and become international champion.
Oh my God! From the top one, no, Okada able to escape the pitting predicament.
What really makes Ace Austin athletically freaky is he not only has gigantic legs, he's also super flexible, as you saw with that jumping leg drop on Okada.
Yeah, here it is again. This leg drop you referenced, he twisted and nailed it. And you're right, Don. The flexibility is a key to that. Oh man, he just blocked that kick in his face. Okada was ready for it. Got the boot up into the jaw of Ace Austin. Austin though bringing Okada out to center. Okada blocked. Now rolls. Beautiful. 1, 2. Austin able to kick out, but Okada just double sledge. Okada realized he had to take Austin down and slow down the onslaught, and he did it. Okay. Then charges in Okada. Down look, no, loses grip of Ace Austin. Austin rolls through. 2. Narrow escape for the international champion, but
He must be ahead of me.
With those strong legs of Ace Austin, when he gets the legs over your arm in a pinning combination, it's a totally different feel from anyone else in this company, in my view.
Okada sends Austin out to the apron, but Ace Austin ready for an elbow strike to the jaw of the Rainmaker. Austin.
Right in the face.
Oh my God, that was great.
And complete no-sell. Take a drop kick right in the fucking face and no-sell. And another one.
A second drop kick, perhaps even more vicious than the first. And now Okada, center of the ring, tombstone, pile driver.
That might be it. And once you get a tombstone pile driver, I mean, it's tough to recover. Well, here it comes. Let's see if he can connect, Cass.
Yeah. That's fundamental after a tombstone.
Not a whole lot. Still's kind of working and, streaming and whatnot. Although I had a bit of I had some just under the wire happen today. So I lost my platinum status on DoorDash as a dasher last week. I cashed in my 1 platinum pass. It expired. I managed to get back to my platinum status just before, literally 30 to 40 minutes before the pass expired.
It will be the Alpha versus the Rainmaker for the AEW International Championship at Double or Nothing.
It looks like I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic they're going to start making, like they recognize, okay, we're starting from scratch. We got to rebuild. We're going to start rebuilding. So it's like, it does feel like they recognize the challenge ahead of them, and we're going to keep seeing things kind of get better from here. That's how what I feel about NXT last night is they realize, okay, kind of starting over from scratch. Well, here we go. But at least they're making that the story. Like they're not ignoring the fact we just got completely strip mined. But we're gonna take what we have, introduce some new guys, and try to get them over. Basically like a reset, but it's not a bad thing. That's not always a bad. It's not that could be a good thing. Tony D. I liked it. I like that it sets up that he's like the NXT OG. He's like an NXT, the one NXT original that's there. And now you have all these guys. Now they know like, or like some guys know, or some people on the roster and new people know. Time's an opportunity. It's opportunity time. And I like the Tavion Heights heel turn. And I'll see the introduction of some new guys too. Like it keeps the field. It keeps like a wide field for the champ. You know what? With the situation with Tavion Heights, though, and it might be in like a Rock-esque situation where he's needing a heel turn to find himself. Because admittedly, I liked him, but he was dull as a babyface. But even though he's been heel for like one night, he showed way more charisma and character as a heel than he did as a babyface. Cheers, generals! Whoop whoop! Oh shit, dude! I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so much. Yeah, the debut of Evil. Yeah, Evil. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's been a long day, a long couple days. Yeah, there's something there with Ace. It just he needs something to bring it out of him. It's there. It's dormant. He just needs like that right creative, that right rivalry to bring it out of him. It's like a hard commercial break. I'm gonna eat some steak. That's a really good point. That is a good point.
By his former friend Mark Davis, it seemed like the Don Callis family were poised to inflict more punishments on Will Ospreay until the death right. We heard the offer.
Yeah, they got to do something. They got to do something.
To make him the most dangerous weapon that pro wrestling has ever seen. A very intriguing offer from the Death Riders.
Point Zane, whoop whoop.
This is who we are. This is how we train. You don't get to be the best out there until you're the best in here first. Nah, look who showed up.
He has arrived. Did you get cleared?
No. I might as well tell you now, though. It's not stopping me from going over to Japan. Me and the boys have got a big title match. I'm not letting them down.
Loyalty. You are too good to be true. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna need you to drop everything. Everything up here
Is Will Ospreay joining the Death Riders?
makes you see things that aren't there. Everything in here that tugs and pulls at your heartstrings. Everything in here. The anger that burns a hole in your stomach. Drop. Excess baggage. We don't need it. Your feelings about me? Drop it. We don't need excess baggage. I make no promises. I don't produce miracles. But when I make a commitment to something,
Yeah, pal.
I see it
Give me Willie the D Rider.
the way to the end. All I ask is the same in return.
No, this is it. I like this. This is good stuff.
Beautiful.
So where's the ring?
Oh, we don't do a ring. The rest is proprietary, sorry.
Our camera's very lucky to capture those moments between Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay. Imagine Will Ospreay with the viciousness of the Death Riders. I mean, he can be unstoppable. There's no doubt.
And that's 7 belts.
Our camera's back there. See how Will Ospreay hated Jon Moxley, and now very calmly saying, okay, just for him to show off shots me. Absolutely. Be joined here by my friend Stokely. Stokely's your friend too, huh?
Let's see what X is saying. Let's see what the Twitterverse is saying about that one, pal. That was a good segment. That was a good segment.
See ya. Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, Mr. Cash.
Yeah, just kind of a little bit of that, like, yeah, I don't care if I'm gonna do anything. I don't care if I'm gonna get if this is stupid and painful to me. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Ospreay's had that natural charisma. It's just Needs to stop doing dumb shit in the ring that might end up crippling him. That is true. Like, yeah, you got to be upfront with that. Got to be upfront with that.
Well said, my man. There's something to be afraid of is two very, very angry men in Adam Copeland and Christian Cage.
Yeah, and the first time together teaming right here on Dynamite. It's a big moment. They need to keep their focus on their opponent.
Dude, that did look like, man, now you see that does look like something that could have been in a scene in an 80s action flick. Draw me, bruv.
What a tragedy. It's a shame what happened. I just can't get over Cash slipping off the top rope and just landing on that chair. Just such a house. The ropes are slippery.
Get me Sexton Hardcastle, pal.
There is a no touch clause because I'm out here doing a job. Right. Adam and Christian can't touch this right now. And their opponent.
You saw the break by Christian Cage. Let's see how it got there. Let's think back to the past. The Dynasty, Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, they were the war band. They were working for FTR earlier this month, but it was RPG Vice. Hanging out in FTR's locker room because FTR never collision that week. They were on Dynamite. But then, 3 weeks ago, the assault behind Adam Copeland taken out. Trip Beretta right from the mouth, descending like a pack of jackals. And then, as you mentioned, Stokely, Cash Wheeler, quote-unquote, slips off the top rope, giving that hairline fracture to the forearm of Christian Cage.
What happened to a night? Really? Neither one. I know both these guys a very long time. Actually, Copo's been. He didn't pay for half the gas. $250. Wow, there you go. That's crazy. Got a lot of pent-up frustration, which we already knew. We go halfsies on his lawsuit. You want to do it?
I bet I did.
Hey, listen, RPG Vice, they've been a tag team for now 11 years. Started in 2015 together.
Very successful chemistry those two men have for sure. We're going to see very successful tag team.
Right. That is a good point, Final Boss. Like you can have charisma and be charismatic, but if you lack the confidence to bring that out, that will hold you back.
I would say of FTR as a tag team.
I beg your pardon? Well, I agree with all of that. They're two great teams, but I don't think you really can compare the success. Tony, no one's talking to you.
That's right.
I know it has to talk to you.
So keep playing Candy Crush on your phone while the professionals do commentary, okay?
Cheers, Generals. Whoop whoop.
Their career as a tag team on the line in that match is Copeland. The cover, leg hook, Rocky Romero able to kicks out.
If we get
Russo could definitely get it out of him. Russo could absolutely get it out of Ace.
Especially Taz with the injury to the forearm of Christian Cage. That's right, it's possible for sure. Quick tag here from Rocky to Trent.
Would not surprise me if the Don Callis family, Don Callis especially, made a deal with FTR and.
His name is Stoke.
yes,
I know who he is.
Big Stoke.
Big Stoke. Sorry.
Trent Beretta driving down Copeland with a knee.
Beretta's as good as they come, no doubt.
if they have a lot to prove tonight, let's talk about that. Because here's the thing, if they beat Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, I mean, they may become...
Yeah, New Japan's, they've been...
RPG
They've had all their big stars get signed and taken too.
This Saturday, AEW returns to Peoria, Illinois with Collision this Saturday in May 2nd. We'll be in Peoria. Visit AEWTX.com. And then next Wednesday night, North Charleston Coliseum in North Charleston. And then Saturday, May 9th, the SoFi Center, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida for Fair, Way to Hell. Our debut in that arena. Can't wait to be in the home of TGL. And then Wednesday, May 13th, a date I'm sure is circled on the calendars of FTR as well as Albuquerque. A return to Asheville, North Carolina. You can visit AEWTX.com.
Oh, yeah, obviously the chemistry for Colton Cage has been going on forever. And as you said, Shivani, it's very cool, actually. First time them teaming right here on Dynamite together. Have Randy one time and the other in the face. He wants to get some order. In the ring and the form of Christian Cage.
I will say, good match so far. Good match so far.
Christian Cage.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm not sure what his wife's deal is with TNA or what, like how long she's signed to them, but if Gia Miller ended up ever getting released and she got picked up by TNA, have Ace turn heel, make her his manager. Or some with him in orange, that would work. Give me FTR Minecraft, pal. Especially Dax.
Still favoring that injured arm, and this tag team battle continues live on TBS and HBO Max as Dynamite rolls on.
They got picture in picture, pal.
Yeah, the opportunity opened up.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. There's no filling Jay White shoes. Like, nah.
His partner, his friend, Richard
There's nobody plays holding Jay White.
serious trouble here with the damage done to that forearm.
Not crazy enough what we've seen. We got Roos coming up a little bit later on. And still, two title matches tonight. Loaded. Just a loaded Dynamite. They're all loaded. Always.
Divine Dominion taking on Statlander and Sheeta, undefeated as a duo in 2026. Could be your next AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, plus our main event, Darby Allin, Brody King, one-on-one for the AEW World Championship. Remember, we heard earlier on broadcast tabs, both Darby and Brody King saying Kevin Knight will get a shot at the AEW World Championship next Wednesday night, no matter who's champion.
For Kevin Knight, the TNT champion. Let's not forget for our fans in the UK, we're coming back to Wembley Stadium Sunday, August 8th. Oh, sorry.
Greta, only getting a 2 count there.
All in London, Sunday, August 30th. Tickets.
Yeah, this should have been like another squash match. Or I should say a squash, but more like an enhancement, like 5-minute match.
Attacking that injured arm of Christian Cage. Not only is that painful, but also could inhibit his ability to hit that kill switch. His finishing technique, no doubt about it. You're exactly right.
Okay, Seth good.
Key lock, but in that way, the version of a top wrist lock right there, a figure 4 grip by Trent. When you have a damaged forearm as it is, Christian realizes that he's fighting his ass out.
You heard the agonized scream of Christian Cage. This is
Flying arm bar there, nicely done.
headed to the ropes, and now Trent Barretta, lateral press, 2.
I think it's pretty obvious. I know you guys have kind of touched on it, but with that injured left arm, that makes it awfully easy for, I think, FTR to get the advantage in an adequate match. No doubt, this is not good for Christian Cage.
It's almost time. They attack the arm.
I think one of the best things that happened here tonight has seen the conglomeration chase FTR.
No, unfortunately, I never listened to any episode of the Taz show. I just didn't have the time for it. Just never had the time for it, unfortunately. That's awesome though. Whoop, whoop.
Kimura action on the arm here by Romero on Christian Cage. I get moves right.
Yeah, Ace does seem kind of like he'd be a better fit in WWE.
Double wrist lock Jones. That's me. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Live on TBS and HBO Max from Fairfax, Virginia. I'm Excalibur, joined
Point
by
saying whoop whoop.
Taz, Tony Schiavone. We are witnessing RPG Vice, Trent Beretta, and Rocky Romero attack the injured left arm of Christian Cage, seemingly at the behest of our AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR, who will face Christian Cage and Adam Copeland in an I Quit match coming up.
Awesome, Brick. Hey guys, Brick likes lamp.
Live on pay-per-view.
Taz, we're seeing some great teamwork from our Chief RPG Fighters.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I've started before how great their chemistry is all the years. Time.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would be a good fit in NXT.
He took it was a right-hand shot into the head of Rocky Romero as well. No, it is, man. You're frustrated when you're on the apron and you can't.
Hey, what's up, Beshe? Fantastic. Whoop whoop.
Very frustrated.
I think they do. Yeah, it does seem like the announce team changes up every Dynamite.
See Rocky Romero using his kicks to attack the arm of Christian Cage.
I think it's more of like a case of Tony being a bro and giving guys time off.
Cross-arm breaker. And now cinches it in. Fujikatami, well done. Here, Taz, it'll tear your bicep apart. Christian.
Sorry, I am super tired today for some reason.
This type of an armbar on you.
So he has had a great.
I did too, Lab Rat. I did too. Like him and Chris Bay, I thought they were a great team.
Wrestling could say that. So exactly, extremely impressive. Christian Cage clutching that left arm very close to his body as the quick tags in and out from RPG Vice. Keeping the ring cut in half, keeping Christian Cage isolated. But Christian, oh, there's the opportunity. Makes the call through.
Very true, final boss.
Christian. The back elbow catches Rocky. Coming in, but Rocky.
Whoop, whoop.
Back on that arm. And is the arm, but Christian right
This
to the
match is
eyes.
going way too long. They should be.
Christian, maybe a DDT here.
Yeah, this should not be going more than 5 minutes.
But he led with that left arm, Taz. He had to, though. He was at desperate time for desperate measures, as the cliche goes. Christian Cage knows that, Schiavone. He also knows he's got to get Cope in this match.
Yeah, and he needs to slide over, but he's dazed and he's hurting as a tag on the other side. Here we go.
Tags on both sides of the ring. Rated R superstar. Big back body drop. And drives down Trent Beretta. Copeland. Now taking his frustrations out on one half of RPG Vice. Back elbow from Beretta.
Now
Beretta.
get me FTR on TV, pal.
That surgical repaired neck of Copeland, but Copeland ready for an impaler. Center of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, Guerrero went to break it up. Copeland heard him coming. Save kind of backfired, but it technically was still a save. By
I mean,
Guerrero.
yeah, but also TV.
Right hand
You could easily do a dark match.
being thrown by Copeland. RPG Vice, though, dangerous with those knee strikes for a second time.
Good question. I do not remember.
And now, RPG Vice, they've won a lot of matches. One, two. No, Romero there to break it up.
Gentlemen, this is a great tag team match. We've got 4 great athletes, 2 great teams.
Well, to your point, Schiavone, 2 teams with a plethora of experience, and we're witnessing a great tag match in that. Christian Cage.
Whoop, whoop.
Give Rick Knox a lot of credit.
Copeland trying to get Rick Knox trying to get out of potentially harm's way as the spear. 1, 2, 3. Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. But they will be walking into Double or Nothing, not at 100%.
Yeah, good second half of the match.
And Taz, when your career as a tag team is on the line, not to mention the AEW World Tag Team Championship, you're not just not a quick match, but a
Whoop, whoop.
street fight as well. I've been in a few of those, by the way. But yeah, you're right. I mean, coming in at anything less than 100% could be a recipe for disaster.
Absolutely. And speaking of a disaster, I feel like
Got some bad intentions, and Beretta, I think, is in a lot of trouble. Oh my God. Christian him the crossbar from that chair to Adam Copeland. These guys are sick. Get crazy. Oh my God. Oh, look at Copeland. Look at this with Beretta. Oh,
You know what to say? Say it. Say it.
All right, at least they're trying to get over the I Quit match. Okay, points to that. At least they're trying to get over the I Quit gimmick. I'll give them points for that. Even though it's kind of a little bit goofy and cheesy, at least.
Say those two words, or will we see the end of one of the greatest tag teams of all time? On HBO Max Sunday, May 24th at Double or Nothing. With fans still to come tonight, the AEW World Championship is on the line in our main event. Brody King challenges Darby Allin. 1-on-1. I like that. Both looking at those tag belts. But coming up. Austin, the Megasys, Megan Bayne, with their AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships on the line against the undefeated
Oh, that popcorn, pal.
and Hikaru Shida.
I gotta do a.
All that and so much
I gotta do a
live.
day off request for work.
Don't go anywhere. The action continues on TBS and HBO Max.
Because FTR was out there and they brought him out. Yeah, that's. Yeah, failure on their part. Failure on their part. Yeah, they should have known all. They should have known all. They should have known. Like, okay, if we're getting chased off, then bring the belts with us. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yes, somebody dropped the ball at some point. Okay. Oh yeah, fall to the back. Okay. All right, well, we're at a hard commercial break. I'm gonna step outside, smoky toky time. Be right back. Whoop whoop. And we're back. Whoop whoop. Give me the demand, pal.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you thought was going to happen in your big return to AEW? Huh? No more jokes. No more subliminal messages. I told you to leave or you were going to get yourself hurt. So look at me, huh? Look at me. What do you got to say, huh? Is this what you wanted? Eat. Get this thing funny. This ain't funny going. That's what you get, huh? That's what you get. That's what you get. You think this is funny? You're not even worth it.
Good backstage segment with there. Good backstage segment. Good shit.
They said every week that Jericho shows up, they're going to put a beating on him. Yeah, and it's been happening. Definitely been happening.
This contest will hold a 60-minute time and it's for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. The team of Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida.
Very interesting development here in the women's tag team division of All Elite Wrestling. Two former AEW Women's World Champions, singles champions, coming up as a surprising duo, Tony. No one
That I don't know, man. That I don't know.
By the fact that despite not being on the same page, they've still been able to achieve such success.
That has happened many times, as you guys know, in wrestling. If you're good enough, you can overcome anything and become champs.
And that is 9 belts.
The AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, going across Megan Bay, Divine Dominion.
Well, as good as Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander are on their own, can they dethrone the champions? Let's hit the ringside and Renee Patel.
Nice play on words. Whoop whoop.
Earlier today, I spoke to Hikaru Shida. She said that her and her very good friend Chris Statlander have nearly 7 years of tag team experience, more than the entire division. She's tagged with Statlander.
Yeah, they do have a good look. They have an it look to them.
Tonight they plan on taking their current undefeated streak straight to tag team gold.
Thank you for that, Renee. Certainly a formidable task for Statlander and Shida. Megan Bain and Lena Cross.
I think I just got this. It just clicked in my head right now. I think what they're going for, it's basically like, what if heaven and hell united and were a tag team?
They really are. Both
Divine Dominion. Divine and Dominion. Heaven, hell. You have Megan Bayne, who's basically like a seraphim type, like at least that's what I think she's going for, like a seraphim. And then you have her partner, who's kind of like a cult goth.
It's going to be very, very difficult task to get these belts away from these two big ladies. They are so powerful. Not only that, they're confident. And as you know, as both of you know, when you're red hot in wrestling, when you got momentum, you're tough to beat.
Absolutely, because it builds your confidence.
Yeah, WWE would definitely like them.
Key right there, and I think that's what Divine Dominion has, Excalibur. They have insane confidence, and they should have that confidence. They're dominant.
I mean, I know there is no team between, heaven and hell, but it doesn't mean people are going to try to, like, fictionalize that.
Shoulder tackle taking the car sheet off her feet. Remember, it was 1 week ago when Sheeta defeated Mina Shirakawa. Mina was pleading.
I mean, look at little Nikki.
Pleading with Chris Statlander, saying you can't trust Hikaru Shida. Seems like Shida says all the right things to Statlander in English, but
that looks so bad. Like, it doesn't look like anybody got hurt. That just looked like, what were you trying to even do there?
What Mina Shirakawa's been saying. Anybody understands what Sheeta's been saying in Japanese? Obviously, it's Mina. And apparently, she's been saying some very unkind things. She has. Yep.
Hikaru Shida trying to capitalize with it after the knee strike by Megan Bayne. The power once again. Bringing Shida out towards center. Now Shida on the move. The knee, but no. Megan Bayne catches her in mid-flight and just spikes Hikaru Shida.
Leg of Shida.
Yeah, sure. I ask myself a question like that, I gotta remind myself it's AEW. Cheers, generals! Whoop whoop!
Suplex her own partner. Chris Statlander is incensed, but tag team attack, but gosh, amid the confusion, Megan Bayne
Yeah, this is incredibly sloppy. Incredibly sloppy.
For the champions, Statlander, double Hurricanrana attempt, but the strength of the champions is the height that both.
Good question. I don't know.
The strength, but
I think she's hurt. I actually think she's hurt. I think she is injured.
flexible, very athletic. Megan Bayne. Too overzealous, spills to the outside, lean across, though, quick elbow into the jaw of the former TBS champion, the former AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander. Would love to become the first ever. Hold on a second. Now Statlander looking to put away, lean across. But instead, no, she stays there. Stacker. Two. Oh,
good job by Statlander improvising that time.
Bayne ready for it. The boot into the side of the head and lean across. He's gone anywhere. Damn. Great job.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad.
With the neck, the throat, Shivani. Oh, Statlander right on the top rope.
Let's remind everybody once again, they're doing this to two former world champs.
Absolutely.
Whoop whoop.
Roosh going to be in action coming up.
Another one of my goombas.
Yeah.
My comrades. Tons of friends here. Tons.
You and Roosh are friends?
Yes. Referee doesn't see what's going on here by Cross Hicks. By Lena to do that.
Oh, let's hope so. Let's hope she's WWE bound.
Divine Dominion applying pressure to Chris Statlander. Referee Aubrey Evers trying to get the action out of the champions, but they're the champions.
Yep, and that's how you bring Nyla Rose back to TV. Whoop whoop.
It's working. Butterfly suplex. Now lean across on the middle. Sliding elbow strike two, and the Statlander able to kick out.
Statlander looking around, but her partner is on the floor. No, Hikaru.
Champions doing a good job of not just applying pressure to Chris Statlander, but denying Hikaru Shida the ability to even be in the position for.
Hey, what's up, Nazaria? Whoop whoop. Happy Hump Day.
It's just, you get to, it's just
Hope all is well. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Point where you know you have to tag your partner in, but they're doing great tag team work here on Statlander, and it's tough. It's tough to get over there, and mentally it affects you almost more than physically. You saw RPG Vice. Oh, wait a second, Statlander.
Yeah, fucking Don Callis, pal.
Cross, able to roll free and shuts down Statlander.
That was one too many times that sliding lariat attempt that time by Lena. And Statlander knew it.
Now cover
Okay, cool.
Hitting the shoulders to the mat, but Statlander bicycling the legs to kick out. Oh, she clasped that jaw and overhook. The bicep right here controlling the head and arm of Statlander was being across. Statlander very powerful in those legs. Gets back up to a vertical position, lean across, a handful of hair, takes down Stat. Statlander gets forced to use the power in those legs to kick out. Jawbreaker from Chris Statlander rocked him. That's the opportunity.
JC Dub, whoop whoop.
From behind. The AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship on the line. Divine Dominion. Dividing and conquering.
Yeah, same here, pal. Whoop whoop.
Chris Statlander, Hikaru Shida. Statlander's been up.
Exactly, final boss. Like if you have a bad start and you finish strong, they forget about the bad start. Yeah, a strong finish will wash a bad start out of your mouth easily. Yeah, and that is a good point. Yeah, they slowed it down. They slowed it down, and now they have the crowd back. Exactly. That's how you work. You read the crowd and adjust.
Maybe go for kind of a fisherman suplex possibly, but it didn't work. Right?
Lariat that time. And we've got a fresh Hikaru Shida. But the question is, can Stat get there, Taz?
Don't sell yourself short like that, pal.
Tough as hell. She's had a lot of
Trust me. There's.
Statlander. Shida's ready though. Statlander reaching. As is Megan Bailey.
Oh yeah. Mina Shirakawa. Oh dude, she easily be a mainstream crossover star in America.
Second time from Lena Cross. Powerful shots in one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team.
Yeah, agreed, final boss. Same here, exactly. I'm actually more impressed with them reading the crowd and adjusting on the fly. Like that is like the talent you need to have at this talent and skill you need to have as a worker to be able to read the crowd while in the middle of a match and adjust on the fly. So if they can pull that off, all right, especially in today's wrestling, that makes them stand out. Oh, same here, pal. Same here.
TBS and HBO Max, a 3-hour broadcast next Wednesday night, starting at 8/7 Central on TBS.
Yeah, we'll see where Kyrie lands. I think honestly, it wouldn't considering like this, that the first time she got released, it was at her request so she could go back home to Japan. It would not surprise me if she ended up going back home and just wrestling in Japan and just, ending her career there. But I think it'd be cool to see her in AEW too. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Not avoided by Statman. Wrong corner. Good teamwork there. Divine Dominion doing
I mean, that is possible. Because and if Aubrey did, that shows her skill as a ref. Because sometimes, I'm saying this as a guy who, again, I'm drawing on experience here as a former wrestler and a ref. The ref actually does play a huge role in controlling the match. Like a good ref will communicate stuff like that to the wrestlers.
Shot from Lena Cross, and now Statlander. It's like a Blue Thunder bomb, and the roundhouse kick on Lena Cross.
Oh, she is nice. Whoop whoop.
Statlander moving with purpose. Oh my God! What is this? By the Statlander. Statlander. 450 splash. New champs. 1, 2. No! Lena Cross able to kick out. I don't know how, Tad, she got out of that. I'm telling you, that was wild by Statlander. Man, I thought that was it. New champs, but no.
Whoop whoop.
Hikaru tagging herself in. Statlander seemed like she was caught by surprise, but
Oh, that's awesome. Nice.
Lena Cross, Meteora from Hikaru Shida. And now Shida with Lena Cross in trouble. Dragon arrow. Center of the ring. 1, 2. No, Lena Cross.
Straight time that Cross has got out of a real tough spot.
Definitely. Hikaru Shida looking for the katana here. That spinning knee strike.
Yeah, they turned this one around.
From Megan Bain. Belly suplex.
Bain saw it coming. She didn't see Statlander though.
For Statlander, the standing switch. Time to go to the German Lena Cross. Switch of her own, and now combination from Divine Dominion.
Oh, nice.
Hikaru Shida, remember she tagged herself in. She's the legal member of the Challengers, and she just got put in 1, 2, 3.
Good match. This was a good match.
Can dethrone Lena Cross and Megan Bain.
Yeah, I agree. They all need help, but props to the women for whatever it is that they did in the middle of the match to adjust it, because they turned this around. Like, it went from sloppy to well done.
Andre, you have been on such an incredible tear since
No. This company, thanks to you, Darby Allin is on a reign of terror.
Okay, how you know?
What? How do I know? Because he's world champion.
How you know?
Because Don told me you lost the match.
How you know?
Because I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
All right, I like.
How you know?
Oh, he's so funny. He's so funny. Hey, guys,
You're my money man.
You are the money man. I mean, look, guys, business is business, right? He doesn't have a belt right now. You don't need to fight him, and you need to get your belt back, because we're all better off when you're on top. Let's just focus on business, guys. Can we do that?
Dude, and Andrade is a character. He's stepping it up in a way I haven't seen him do before. Like, I'm the most interested and entertained by Andrade that I've ever been interested in him. How do you know? That was great. That was great. Oh yeah, same here. It seems like ever since Tekla got the belt, she's like elevated her game to a completely different level. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, this is like, well, it's my last chance. So, all right, do my best on TV and be on my best behavior.
Congratulations to the Mensors. Yes, Mom and the babies are doing well. Absolutely great to hear. And hope Stephen Fuerte has
Woo woo.
updated his will recently.
Assault machine is what this is, gentlemen. How Rouge does business.
Agreed. Woo woo.
Body shots. See his opponent.
Oi, give me Andrade El Picky Blind ese. You know what I mean?
Maybe I'm wrong. He put him in the ring, but I mean, his opponent, Mr. Fuente, in relation to Arturo. There's a cigar enthusiast. And look at this Rouge now. All over him here. Rouge. Feet marching on
Indeed. Woo woo.
the chest of his opponent.
This is not pretty at all.
Bar tabs on Tekla.
Ugly again because Rouge,
Ooh.
he's
Ooh, that's. Well, I think. I think because he got released, he might have that 90-day no compete that he can't go. He can't. The reason why Ciampa was able to appear immediately was because he wasn't released. His contract expired. That way, no 90-day no compete. Alberto El Felon.
Esto es lo que le va a pasar a toda la bola de perros que se enfrenten al toro blanco Rouge. Because remember, when you mess with the bull, you get the whore.
El Toro Blanco victorious, and right now let's return to the back once again where our colleague Ramon.
Katsura Shibata, great to see you here as well. Samoa Joe, you are back. He was incredible in the ring, back in action. What's the game plan moving forward?
The game plan. Maybe a declaration of intent. Well, it's simple. You see, the Ops, we intend to reassert our dominance here in AEW. And how do we plan to do that? I'll tell you, we plan to do it with men like Katsura Shibata. Fury made flesh, a man who's kind enough to put on a kick pad so he doesn't leave a dent in your head when he kicks your skull off. We're going to do that with men like Anthony Bowens, multiple-time world champion here in AEW, a man who's been undervalued, underappreciated, and most importantly, underestimated. And you will see the best version of him now in the Ops. And then we come to Hook, a man who intends to become the new king of television when he captured the TNT Championship this weekend on Collision. Our reign to the top, it includes strategic acquisition. And that brings me to you.
Wait, so is that Anthony Bowens?
I hope and I pray that you're not suffering from Stockholm Syndrome. Because those boys in the Death Riders, they had you in the very same position that they saved you.
Yeah, I'm glad he finally stopped yelling. You know, as Wade Keller once said back then, yelling was very unbecoming of Joe.
So you have to ask yourself, What kind of relationship do you want? Do you want one of convenience or one of confidence? Because the opps are here, and the choice is yours.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Labrat. All right, this should be our last hard commercial break for tonight before the main event. I'm going to take a quick piss break and be right back. Whoop, whoop. Oh, cash rate of the mark. Such good shit, pal. Johnny Gargano. He's got abs 24/7, 365. I think I see a vein in there. All right, be right back. One sec. Whoop, whoop. And hey, what is up, All Things Wrestling? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Happy Hump Day. Whoop, whoop. Hope yours is going well. Nice, Nelson. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I saw that one. That was tremendous. Yeah, I sent one in too this week on that. I think it was in that same batch. Mine was the one with Vince on the toilet with Tony Khan handing him a coffee cup. That was the one I sent in.
Khan's office, and Orange Cassidy have an interesting proposition. How about next week on Dynamite, double would. And if you win, you and any member of the conglomeration can challenge for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. But when we win, we get a shot at the AEW Trios Championships. And OC, I know that you're begging for me to get in the ring, for us to look at each other face to face. But guess what? That's not going to happen. I think we have a different partner, and it's going to be the man who took the world champion last week to its limit. I took Mark Briscoe and put his ass on the shelf indefinitely. Well, this time, we're gonna take them trios titles. Top guys. Out. Delicious.
Thank you, Nelson. Whoop, whoop.
They don't have a lot of friends these days, but Tommaso Ciampa, that's some pretty heavy artillery.
Yeah, they're like, you kind of gotta look through Meltzer with like a 24-hour period to see what he's got. I think we're currently in 9. Yeah, we're in 9 belts right now.
between Brody King and Darby Allin. And Tony, I do not believe tonight will be any different.
No, it's going to be a wild one. There's no doubt. They know each other so well, and sometimes it works against it. Let's see what happens here. I mean, the sides match up. It's obviously Brody King, but Darby Allin, my God.
And his opponent from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, he is the AEW World Champion, Darby Allin.
Darby marching straight to the ring, and after he defended the title against Tommaso Ciampa 1 week ago, he made a visit to his close friend, Motorsports and X Games legend Travis Pastrana, a very unique championship celebration task. In your days, in your reigns as a world champion, did you ever get on the back of a vehicle like that? No, and no. But this is Darby Allin's style, man. It's crazy. So unique. This is a man that is your AEW World Champion, and those are the risks he's willing to take outside.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely getting overrun. Definitely getting overrun.
With the risks he's willing to take inside the ring.
There's been no one like
Whoop, whoop.
Darby Allin, and I think he makes AEW fans very proud.
Well, he should. He's a day one guy.
And to be fair, if you're going to have an overrun, having a world title match is the perfect time to do an overrun. Because it gets the title, it helps get the title over.
I'm telling you, from dealing with Darby in the past during the Team Taz days, this guy would want it no other way, meaning Darby Allin. He loves the massive challenge and massive opponent, and he's getting it right now with King.
And he tried the same strategy that he did with MJF when he won. Quick hits, get it over with quickly. And now Brody, we recall back in 2022, Brody won the Royal Rampage Battle Royal with a sleeper hold over Darby, somewhat like that.
Dude, yeah.
Outside the ring.
Darby's hanging.
Yeah, Darby's a unique cat, pal.
Release German suplex. I'm trying to still recover from that. Yeah, early cell.
That would be tremendous, Nelson. That would be awesome.
With Darby bailing out.
Get the Milwaukee Crunch, pal.
Boots up into the face of the challenger.
Hey, what's up, Kenny Powers? Whoop, whoop. Always good to see you. Happy hump day. Hope all is well. No, I did not see that. I did not see that, Kenny. That's actually the first time hearing about that.
How about that crash to the ring, Taz?
All that body weight of Brody. Again, it's like hitting a brick wall. You can see right here, literally bouncing off the challenger. I mean, that's just words don't need to describe it. You can see.
Yeah, that did not look fun to take.
Now Brody with the champion. Brody's getting a massive opportunity here, and good Lord, he is taking advantage of the opportunity for sure.
You better be careful too. I mean, it's something we talk about all the time. You don't. Well, he's going to put Darby in the chair.
Heavy. Brody came before. Oh no, Darby! The chop block caught Brody on the knee, and Brody stumbled going head first into the exposed steel of the chair.
Same old story. You think he comes right back.
Well, he's smart, Darby, using his quickness and athleticism. That's what he's done his whole career, and it's worked. You've seen him do it, a guy like Brody for sure. See the red abrasion on the back of Darby Allin. I believe that is from the hand of Brody King, that early chop to the spine. Abrasions all over the body. Oh, what is this maniac doing now? Darby to the top and drop kick. Darby Allin as we take our final break of.
It's like picture time. Whoop, whoop.
Something like that, Taz, and Excalibur, you both know, hurts you as much as it hurts your opponent.
Well, we saw Darby there clutching his ankle, right? But he's got to do it. Darby has to do that to try to retain his title against such
a massive, dangerous, powerful opponent.
And Taz, you referenced the Team Taz days. Darby Allin, he said it himself that time. He said it multiple times. He's been fighting larger opponents his entire life. He knows how to use his opponent's aggression and size against them.
He's not good at it, Darby. He's great at it. So anybody who scoffs on that all-world champion is not 6'6", 350 pounds. It don't mean a hoot. I promise you that. This guy can go. He's tough as hell, meaning Darby. But he's dealing with a massive, mammoth human right now in Big Brody.
Darby Allin, Tony, he has the word relentless tattooed on his body, and he just embodies every ounce of that.
Everything that you should be in life, and that is keep coming back when you get knocked down. Don't give up. Try different things. Get better at what you're doing, and that's why fans take to him so well. He's absolutely an incredible performer. Not only that, hey, he had that world title strapped around these weights when he went on that ride too. That's what we saw.
Yeah, no, he's
Proud of that, man.
whack.
Yes, that too.
Right now, he is in a heap of trouble, man. I'm telling you, because you could just see the confidence on the challenger.
Whoa, whoa.
Lateral press, too. Really had to work for that kick out. Brody.
I'll put it to you this way. After 3 weeks of Dynamite, after Tony Khan had a conversation with Vince Russo, he definitely listened. He definitely listened and learned. He's clearly like adapting some things he learned from Russo to the way Tony does things. After the last 3 weeks since that interview, he's definitely. It does seem like he's kind of incorporating just some of that into the show.
Keep on going, fella.
And that was nasty.
Oh. And look, you can see the face of Brody. He knows it, man. That was the move of the match.
Darby's struggling here. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, our main event underway for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship. And just moments ago, Brody King landed a devastating.
Perfect timing right there. They come back from picture in picture right at the top of the hour. All right, Kenny, always good seeing you, man. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Hope you have a great. If I can see you again later this week, have a great rest of your weekend. Much love, my brother. Whoop, whoop.
Brody just cleared off our announce desk. We're flying blind here, so bear with us, folks.
Looking on.
You heard both Darby and Brody say that Darby from behind is on the back of Brody King. And now trying to turn the tables on Brody. Darby's trying to put Brody to sleep.
Now we saw Kevin Knight. Let's not forget Kevin Knight's barely got the winner. And
oh no! Not just Kevin Knight that's looking on MJF.
Yeah, that was a good spot. Agree, that was a good spot. Like, that's how you work and build to spots. I like that too, because people who have a vested interest in this match should be watching it. and that should be getting sold and got over.
This match is everything we thought it would be, and even more. Actually,
First right there, that was nasty. How big you are, you're feeling that. Darby just pain really chopper him in the side of the face. Oh my God. Right in front of me, the nasty slaps by both men. Oh jeez. Well, Darby King, Darby Allin perched on the announce desk. Brody maybe taking advantage of Darby Allin. Oh no, there it is. Darby dangling, the feet dangling. But, no. Darby is the announce desk.
And you know what? And here's yeah, that part sucked. The table no sold. But you know what? Here's where I have to give points to AEW. Here's where I have to give points to AEW. Big points to AEW.
Both these guys are banged up really bad.
Did we see any announce table spots till this one? No, he did not. No, he did not. So AEW has figured that out. If we're going to do an announce table spot, save it for the main event.
Stumbling off our desk.
All right, so at least when it comes to AEW versus WWE, at least AEW this week figured that out.
Brody King, the violent impact into the desk.
you know, this is nuts. But I don't know. We knew it would be crazy. I don't think we knew it would be this nuts. But then it's Darby and Brody, right?
And it's for the AEW World Championship.
Exactly. The time they face each other here in AEW Series, tied at 2.
Yeah. Imagine this was like Raw or SmackDown. How many table spots would we have seen before the main event? Meanwhile, on AEW this week, no table spots, and then you don't even hit, and then until the main event, and it's the announce table, not some fucking Slim Jim table. You know, serving the purpose of what Stevie Richards says, booking the match for the gimmick. Cheers, gentlemen. Woo.
And the heart of the champion, I gotta tell you, it's insane.
How many times have you said somehow Darby survives? How many times?
Brody just leveled a second later and it's done. And Darby again defies the odds.
Unbelievable. This young man's determination, heart, it's unbelievable.
And the fortitude he shows, just the pure toughness. As we saw, look at Darby's eyes. I mean, that's close to 1,000-mile stare as I've seen.
Yeah. No, he's probably not here right now mentally, man. He's getting rocked. The champion is getting rocked. And I think we're going to crown possibly a new world champion here if Brody King keeps up with this onslaught.
Right, and that's what's worked for his character. You can beat the ever-loving shit out of Darby. He keeps getting up and is like, is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Able to slip free the aggression of the challenger. Catch you.
And he knows how to sell it. Like that's what makes Darby great with that kind of character. He knows how to sell it. Like he sells the beating he took. And that looked nasty. Oh, that looked nasty.
This is
Yes, exactly. He's scrappy. Yeah, now you put now you yeah a little bit of HBK in there, like late like summer fall '96, 97 HBK a little bit in there. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about with him, as from one human being to another too, Nelson. That's the one thing that worries me about Darby, is that, man, when he's 40, will he still even be able to walk?
Look at him. He is determined to expose this and throw Brody right on top of it.
Darby.
Puppy power!
Use that concrete as an equalizer against a much larger opponent. Who knows what he has in mind? Now Darby biting the hand of Brody King.
Whatever it takes, man.
Gentlemen, step battling. They are battling. Oh, wait a minute. There's Brody just look over his shoulder. We got the concrete. Oh my God! Darby, the knees to the head though. And now Darby.
Yes, this has been a good Dynamite.
Concrete. That was a lower belt in the hips first, gentlemen, I do believe.
Dude, for like the Hardy, one Hardy in their 50s, the other pushing 50, and they figured out how to work in the ring and not. Yeah, this has been a very well worked match. This has been a very well worked match. Like, everything that they've done makes sense in the context of, I want to beat this guy enough to beat him, but I also notice the dude, I got to kill him to beat him.
Count on the outside. Can he make it back in? Can he beat the 10 count? Up to 8.
It's amazing he can even stand.
And he does. He makes it in, but Darby.
Yeah, that's true. Jeff Hardy has a lot more muscle and size on him. Very good. This was a good big guy, little guy match. It does help though they've worked together enough that they get each other. So I believe that we are at 10 belts now. 10 belts. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, oh yes, right, they were. Yeah, him and Matt. Like, there was like a match, like, yeah, what was it? Like, there was there's an episode of Raw where Stone Cold wrestled Matt Hardy as a jobber, like 96. Oh yeah, yep, Kane too.
And it shows you how important that AEW championship is, not just for the champions on the island.
Let's see, Lab Rat, you had.
Once again survives, remains the AEW World Champion. And has stayed
You had 7.
word.
You actually had 7.
Until the wheels fall off. But at this point, Taz, it seems not like an if. No, man, this guy's got tons of heart.
And that's another great point to consider, Final Boss. Whoop. All right, so final bell count is 10. Let's see, I think one person guessed 10. Who guessed 10? Who was it? Oh, yeah. So your bell count winner for tonight, me with 10. Whoop, whoop. And that is it for us tonight, dude. Tony, it seems like Tony's getting it. Tony is starting to get it. Dynamite, the last few weeks, Dynamite has gotten better. That cannot be denied. That was a fun show. Last few weeks have been the most fun for Dynamite we've had in a while. All right, and that is it for us tonight. Final bell count, 10. All right, so scheduled for the rest of this week. Tomorrow we have the Friday Locker Room. We have the JCW Lunacy and TNA Impact Watch Along. And then on Friday we have the SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count. Saturday we have HMG Insanity followed up with the HMG AAA Watch Along. Sunday we have Del Wreckage along with HMG After Dark. We're going to be watching Rocky 2. And then on Monday, the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. And then on Tuesday, this week in WWE, Hitting the Marks, the A Show, the Late Start NXT Watch Along, and then the Wednesday Locker Room. And also make sure to ring that bell, like, subscribe so you know we're going live. Make sure also check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Hameen Media Group. And also hit up our friends on YouTube, youtube.com/The Vince Russo. We get a lot of good content over there. And also their Patreon, patreon.com/Russo TWC. We get all the brand content such as Castrate and the Marks, the Raw SmackDown Review, Master Shoot Theater, Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Head. Yeah, get me Mick Russo, pal. Get up. Get up, you bum. Get up. All right, artists, have a great rest of your night. Much love. Whoop, whoop. And also, if you want to check out the most entertaining and weekly episodic wrestling TV product out there, well, that's JCW Lunacy. You can catch that every Thursday at youtube.com/Psychopathic Records, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. For when you do our watch alongs, what we do is we start at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We watch the first hour of Lunacy, and then we pause around that time. Then we do watch TNA Impact, and then once the Impact's over, we finish off with whatever's left of Insanity. And then as for me, you can catch me on Twitter, as the kids call it these days, the X at LG Brandon Whoop. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop, where I'll be in about 25-30 minutes. Probably doing some GTA. We're going to do a combo night tonight. Some Final Fantasy VIII and GTA San Andreas combo tonight. So I hope to see you over there tonight. If not, hope to see you on some of the other shows. If not, well, hope you got rest of your night. Great rest of your week, and much love. Whoop, whoop. We gaming, pal. You see you over there about 25-30 minutes. Whoop, whoop. Wait, is he? Wait, hang on. I gotta reload. Shit. Nope. Yeah, my feed's off. Sorry. All right, later, guys. Thank you, Dan, and much love to y'all. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all.